live up to its expectations. And I say time and again, absolutely, I believe in it because I watch it, I view it, I share it with friends and family anywhere I can go. And it is an amazing app. And you can get it exclusively at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. I was telling somebody yesterday out in California, watching Beauty and the Beast, the new movie. That's right. The new movie that came out. Bam. No commercials. Perfect for your Android device or your PC. It's an app. You get all these movies. One-time fee for $19.99. You download it. Bada bing, bada boom. You get all the movies that are in the theater or have been in the theater. The classics, the stuff that's present right now in this century, this year, as a matter of fact, it's all there, commercial free. So, you know, some of the services they have there, they have commercials and offers and this and that. This doesn't do that. Now, how 123 Ready TV works is you have to have internet access, whether it's on your Android device or on your personal computer, okay? Everything works for the internet. But the internet has a lot of items on it already. It's out there. And if the movie's been released, it's there. But to find it to where it's commercial free and it's in great quality, 123 Ready TV knows how to find it perfectly and organizes it so you can find it instantly by a search. You put it in or you scroll through a menu. If you want to see the thing in action before you purchase it for $19.99, just go to our website at forthepeopleshow.com, click on the store page, press play on the video, see it in action. You're going to want to get it. And it's a great gift, too. So you might want to pay for it for somebody, let them have it, but it's terrific. And you can feel like it's Christmas time right here in June. We'll just have a Christmas sale for you. Now, believe it or not, this is an introductory offer for 123 Ready TV. They may be raising the price, so $19.99 they say today. So lock that price in, and it's not every month. It's just a one-time deal. You own it once and for all. So you lock in, you have the 123 Ready TV on your computer, on your Android devices, and you can start knocking yourself out with all the blockbuster movies, classic TV shows, present TV shows, and the stuff that's actually in the movies now that hasn't even been released, say, to Redbox or Netflix or something like that. And I hate Netflix, I got to tell you. The reason? Because they put the stuff up there and then it disappears. Not with 123 Ready TV. You can find everything that ever was produced practically. We're talking tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, if that, titles that you can love and discoveries that you have not even begun to discover. So if you love movies like I do, you love the movies, you love TV shows, you're going to love 123 Ready TV. Buy it now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Click on the store page and start enjoying your movies now. All right, Megyn Kelly. She worked for Fox News Channel for, many years, several years. She got it in with Donald Trump, the whole blood coming out of the eyes and the ears and orifices and things like that. Well, she went over to NBC, and, if it wasn't for Fox News and Rupert Murdoch, Megyn Kelly, she would not have had the fame. They helped her. They built her career, and she was, in my opinion, a superstar there, not so much on NBC, and she's making some really stupid, and when I say stupid mistakes, I mean stupid. And when people do all caps, I would do stupid in all caps because this is just dumb. There's a talk show host, and you might listen to him. You might like good conspiracies all the time, 24 hours a day. Well, Alex Jones, very famous for conspiracy theorists, and he's a longtime lightning rod. And he has sparked intense criticism on his broadcast and his stance on several things like 9/11 and also school shootings and stuff like that. Just things that aggravate the heck out of people for these things that have happened. Even though that there's not a shred of evidence. He once called the 9/11 terror attacks an inside job, but no one has proof. As hurtful as this has been and contentious this has been. And then how about that the murder of 20 students and 6 adults at Connecticut's Sandy Hook Elementary School was a hoax? You heard that one, right? Well, Megyn Kelly wants to air this special this weekend on Sunday. I want you to tell NBC no way. No way. A hoax, Sandy Hook, a hoax 9/11. There was nothing a hoax about it. Nothing but a hoax about it. The building's going down, and there was this sprinkled on the steel, and just like the Murrow Federal Building, there was more. It's not always a smoking gun, folks. You know, I've worked for people that love conspiracies. I've worked for a lot of radio networks and strong radio personalities, and a lot of these talk show hosts like Alex Jones. Alex Jones knows full well that a lot of the stuff that he propagates is for ratings. A lot of these shock jocks do stuff for ratings because they know that people are going to tune in, and that's what makes them, quote unquote, a shock jock, because they get the attention. And this opens up wounds that have not healed since 9/11 for people that have lost their dad, lost their brother, their uncle, loved one, whatever. Whether it's in Shanksville, Pennsylvania at the Pentagon, or there in New York City, where people had to dive out of windows just to escape the flames that were coming at them. There are people that love a good conspiracy. And I think there are cover-ups. Don't get me wrong. God, Bill Clinton, he covered up a lot of things. That we can start talking about Vince Foster and things like that. Lee Harvey Oswald, we could talk about things like that. Yeah, absolutely. But no engines recovered at the Pentagon, which there was, and there were street cameras other than the Pentagon that showed all of this stuff, and then the stuff that they recovered and saw. Nobody saw a plane. There were planes coming in right at the Pentagon. I mean, people, these are the same folks that don't believe that we've gone to the moon still. Oh, yeah, I'm not even kidding. You can query this stuff. We never went to the moon. They think it was a Hollywood movie. They conjured up great special effects. And believe me, I know their cover-up. Government doesn't tell you everything. I get that. We just learned the more, and we knew that the nine that were involved with the hijacking and all this other stuff were from Saudi Arabia, and that we know that there was an involvement with the Saudi government, and we know that that stuff is sticky still with 9/11. With now, with the families can't sue Saudi Arabia now. First they could, now they can't. So I'm not happy with the outcome of a lot of the stuff that happened, but to deliberately say that George W. actually set all of this stuff up and made this stuff happen, I mean, come on, folks. Please. You know, W may have not been, great with a lot of things with the war. He may not have agreed with a lot of his stance and his intelligence with his Secretary of State, Colin Powell, et cetera, and that information. But you can't pin and say that they were all setting all that up to kill all those people. I'm sorry. I'm not going there. NBC should not air Alex Jones with Megyn Kelly. We'll be back.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it. Don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. Some things in life need a little attention. Like a plant. If not watered, it begins to turn brown. But if watered properly, its leaves turn green again. Like a plant, For the People needs watering too. Your thoughtfulness provides sustainability for us to grow and reach our full potential. You see, For the People depends on you to broadcast this program to help inform and educate folks so you can make a difference right where you are. Grab your watering can and join us as we endeavor to make a difference in people's lives each and every day. To donate, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just look for the watering can and water as much as you can. At For the People, our garden is full of opportunities, and planting something allows others to enjoy the benefits. At For the People, our mission is simple. Give you the news that matters with good old-fashioned common sense, mixed with a conservative point of view. Simply log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. And For the People continues coast to coast and on your radio and smartphone device or tablet, wherever you might be listening to For the People. Thanks for joining us. Our website, you can follow us daily at forthepeopleshow.com, like us on Facebook, and get involved with this broadcast that is growing, and thanks to you. All right, so Dan Abrams, he is ABC's chief legal analyst, and basically what he's doing is defending Megyn Kelly in this interview that is supposedly going to air on Father's Day. And there's families of Sandy Hook that are not very happy about all of this. One of those grieving parents is Nebla Marquise Green, called the interview extremely offensive to the relatives of those killed in the 2012 massacre. She told the Washington Post that gave Alex Jones a platform on Father's Day, especially very cruel to me. The Sandy Hook Promise Foundation, a nonprofit group that's opposed to gun violence, has dropped Kelly as a host at the annual gala being held tomorrow in Washington. So, folks, this is it's a very serious deal. I realize that there's many people that love Alex Jones. A lot of people think that Alex Jones actually filled the footsteps of Chuck Harder, the former host of this broadcast. Chuck liked a good conspiracy, but we've talked about Sandy Hook. We've talked about 9/11. And he doesn't think that George W. set this thing up and that a bunch of government workers put all this other together so we could go ahead and just have, you know, the ability to be able to no borders, just go anywhere and everywhere, you know, just because of 9/11 and to change everything there is it just, folks,